Hi, I'm Melvin McLeod, the editor-in-chief of Lions Roar magazine. I'm joined by Dena Merriam of the Contemplative Alliance and of the Global Peace Initiative of Women. Thanks for joining us today, Dena.
Happy to be here.
What would you say that contemplative practitioners or spiritually minded people bring to political, social, and environmental discussion that's particularly beneficial and unique to them?
I think we bring a deeper understanding, perhaps, of the moment in time that we find ourselves in. We understand that a radical shift in consciousness is needed. It's not just about patching up things and returning to normal. A significant shift is needed. And for that shift to take place, we need a growth in consciousness. We need a deeper understanding of our relationship in the natural world and with each other. We need greater compassion. We need to understand interconnection and oneness. So I think it's that kind of leap in consciousness that the meditation community, contemplative community, can help foster.
Are you suggesting that really only a spiritual consciousness is sufficiently transformative to meet the demands of the time?
Yes. I think we face a crisis on so many levels. It's really a spiritual crisis that we need significant growth now, evolution, in order to transform the way we live on the planet and with each other. And if we don't transform the way we live on the planet is going to collapse. And if we don't transform the way we live with each other, we're going to destroy each other. So those two things have to be addressed, and they demand a change in consciousness, an evolution in consciousness. I think we have to stop thinking of this as political. Treating people with compassion, dealing with poverty, dealing with people in need, that shouldn't be a political issue. This is a moral issue, an ethical issue, a spiritual issue.
What have you learned about, in specific terms, about what people with a contemplative practice can bring to the political arena? I know that you often convene groups of practitioners within or around the sidelines of major events such as environmental conferences. Can you give us some examples of how people who are practicing meditation or contemplative religious practitioners have been able to contribute to or shift the nature of the discussion taking place in the broader context?
I think there are multiple ways that people of contemplative practice can make a difference. I have found through the projects that we've organized that people of practice tend not to be divisive and polarizing, but unifying. Even activists who don't have that background of practice can be angry, can be frustrated, and can be polarizing. They are the enemy. We have to fight them. We have to defeat them. And this is not a constructive way to proceed. Even though one can understand those emotions, it's not going to take us where we need to be. So I think people of deep practice come from a place that's deeply unifying.